So we're only about 15 kilometers south of Santiago, but you can see already there's huge lines to fill up on gasoline at this station. And we've been here for about 15 minutes, and I can tell you just in that time, it's already about doubled since we've been here, about 25 cars deep now. So obviously it gives you an idea of the mentality of the people right now. They're thinking, okay, we need to stock up. We're not quite sure how long things are going to be out of sync, how long supplies are going to be in short supply. So obviously all these cars are filling up. They're going to make their way south, just as we are right now. We just filled up our tanks. Obviously, a lot of people inside as well buying water. They're not just buying small water bottles. They're buying cases of water and soda at a time to take down south of them. Perhaps they're about to check on loved ones who live down south. Perhaps they're returning home. They came up here after the earthquake. But certainly, Sunday morning, just about 36 hours after the earthquake hit, there's a sense of calm here. Obviously, people acting very orderly. However, they're still taking precautions because they don't really know how long the effects of this quake are going to last. So here we are, we're just about 50 kilometers south of Santiago, nowhere near the epicenter, and you can see how much damage the quake did here. Obviously a poorly built home made of adobe, wood, metal roof. Obviously could not withstand the quake that happened here. I mean, it seems like even the smallest shock would be able to tear this thing to the ground, and obviously that's exactly what happened. There's a store right next door, a kiosco, which is essentially a neighborhood grocery store. I hear they're out of water already. People are going by, they're looking for water. There's none already. Just to reiterate, we're not very far from Santiago. We're not even close to the real center of where this thing happened. So I think as we continue to make our way south, things are going to be getting much, much worse. Well, this is undoubtedly the most destructive example, the most destructive symbol of this massive earthquake that hit here in Chile 2 days ago. Look at this bridge, completely wiped out, knocked down to the ground entirely. This is the Rio Claro, and that's also the name of the area that we're in. We're about 40 kilometers north of Talca. Just look at that, completely knocked down to the ground. Asphalt, metal, rock, just floating in the water right now. And perhaps what's the scariest part about seeing that is that the bridge we're standing on right now is made of the same exact materials, the same exact side railings here. Everything is exactly the same. So why this particular bridge came tumbling down into a pile of debris and this one hasn't, obviously hard to tell. But again, a massive, massive example of the powerful earthquake that's hit here in Chile.